Yes, my people, as it hot, it don't happen. No, I hate when old men go come online, begin to lie. Make una watch where this APC chieftains say come online and they lie. Just because we don't catch them, say that presidential candidate not fit. Now they don't come with another slogan. Trust Rufai now. Rufai give them woto. Now they talk say Nigerians don't need a bossa to become the president. Say they need person who get brain. Now the brain aspect we go take give them now. Talking about brain, how the presidential candidate wanted to turn electricity into reset com. 1, 2. When you go turn PVC to APV, we dey talk about the brain aspect now. He can't even forget his party name. Say he party na Action Congress. Make I not talk too much. Make una watch the way Rufai take give this APC chieftains woto. And please share this video. Make una neighbors see and make una family and friends see and comment your opinion in the comment section.
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is only fit for the position of grand comedian of the Federal Republic. And that the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, is behaving like the victim of a brain transplant. And that what Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu needs to do is to step down and the party should replace him because his gaffes and the embarrassment he brings to the party are just too many, and that he has too many issues about identity, about background that he needs to deal with.
In terms of fitness, I have been part of the Federal Executive Council. You don't need a boxer to be the president of Nigeria. You know, he needs his brain. He needs his contact. He needs his anticipation of issues. How do I solve this issue? What do I do? Where is our program? Who is going to execute? You have ministers, capable hands that will drive the program of the party. His own is just to supervise and sign. That's all. So I don't see anything physical in that kind of the position of president. No. It is your brain that you are going to use to the advantage of the country. And Nigerians don't worry. All those things they are saying, they are just, they are just talking for talking sake because they know the man has already won that election. How can anybody stop him? He's campaigning, he's moving around, he's doing town hall meetings, and he's contributing. And he has the brilliance. We can't take it away from him.
Say Nigerians are talking. Nigerians are not just talking for the sake of talking. They are ventilating. They are ventilating their concerns about, number one, things like the constant gaffe, made by your candidates. I mean, a lot of people talk about, he was talking in one breath of the town hall and made the gaffe like Ulaba, They're ventilating concerns about that. The constancy on the gaffe. In fact, Mr. Perogi wrote an article at a point. He's not a medical doctor, I should put out there as a caveat, but he talked about a neurological decline. Those are the concerns they are raising. And if you remember, I put a caveat there that Perogi is not a medical doctor, so there's no bona fide on that. Nigerians has also raising concerns on the fact that he's not been able to tell us what he is going to do for Nigerians. That even when you look through his manifestos, there are no hows. It's just, I'll do this, I'll do that. And some things he wrote there are not practical. And thirdly, how will you, and I'll come to you first on this, as Senator, how would you get 5 million votes in Lagos? It has never happened anywhere in history. I could give you electoral analysis. The best numbers you had was about 1.5 million threshold, and that was the record set by Raji Fashola in the 2011 elections, gubernatorial elections. Since then, even in the Buhari elections in 2015, it was about 900 and a little over 700,000 to PDP's 600,000. So it was just 150,000 different mark. It's always been neck and neck. So how come are you going to get that high amount of, electoral vote, 5 million out of maybe 6 or 7 million registered voters in Lagos? I'm not sure on the number of registered voters. How are you going to do that? So those are the concerns people are raising. Senator Adesha Ogunlowe, you go first, and afterwards, Mr. Bakayi, we come back to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We have 7.5 registered voters in Lagos State. So you have to plan your target. How do you now get 5 million? If you go to the registration per local government, how many votes must a local government bring to cumulate to 5 million? How many? We have 13,500 polling units. How many votes must you get from per polling unit to arrive at 5 million? It's strategic.
Mr. Agbakaye, a lot of people are raising concerns about this continuous gaffe, which some people, I must have to repeat again, not necessarily medical doctors having a call on this. I've written articles about that it might be neurological, and the gaffes are one too many. There's a lot of talk about loss of train of thought, and the fact that there is no how he's going to do the things he says he will do in his manifesto. So a lot of people say it's just promises, it's flat on promises. It's just promises and flat on execution. Mr. Agbakaye?
Well, in respect of the gaffe, yes, in respect of the gaffe you just talked about, listen, everybody make gaffes. President Biden in the United States makes gaffes occasionally. Me personally, who is a relatively younger man, makes gaffes occasionally. So there is nothing, extraordinary or different if our candidate occasionally, once in a while, makes gaffes. So for you to start saying that a medical doctor is saying that he has neurological issues, I think that's
Mr. Agbakaye, I never said that. Mr. Agbakaye, you just made a gaffe on national TV. I never said that. You just made a gaffe on national TV. I never said that. I just put a caveat there that the person that wrote the article is not a medical doctor, and I deliberately said that for emphasis sake. Then you quoted me wrongly on TV.
I know, but you know that this is an election season. People can say what they want to say in order to discredit the other candidates. But I want to tell you specifically that our candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is fit, mentally fit. He's pretty healthy to govern this country.
But I wanted to ask you, one of the promises he made when he visited Ebonyi State was that he would turn the whole of the Southeast into the Taiwan of Africa. Do you have any idea how he intends to do that?
Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in Ebonyi State on the 24th. And he was well received, and at the same time given a chieftaincy title, Dike Diorama of Ebonyi State, which is the warrior. Listen, Tinubu has said that he will work on all the issues and policies limiting development in Southeast. And he also said that he will help in promoting commerce. You know, trading and commerce are truly the nomenclature of the Southeasterners, of which you know very well that the presidential candidate of Labour Party is a trader. So Tinubu has said that he will make it easier for us to continue our business by providing, railroad services in the Southeast. He has also talked about, providing or establishing the Calabar port so that it will be easier for us to do our importation, instead of going through Lagos to clear it and coming by the road back to Southeast.